cashirka maanta waxaan kaga hadli doonaa step by step Upwork profile creation guideline sida la iskaga diiwaangeliyo Upwork inagoo isla mari doona tallaabo walbo hadduu ilaahay yiraahdo. Let's see waxyaabaha ugu muhiimsan ee aad u baahan tahay marka aad create garaynayso ama aad sameynayso Upwork profile. Okay, so Upwork profile horta markaad create garaynayso intaan ayaa ah waxa ugu muhiimsan ee aad sameyn karto. So number one, the most important part is professional photo. sawir a passport photo something like sidaan oo kaleeto oo qaybta koreeta ah inaad leedahay waa inaad soo gashaa waa inaad haysataa backgrounding waa in one color ahaada ama white ahaada ama wax kale oo ahaada. It should be one color, not noisy like ina magaalada dhexdeeda baabuur iyo balaayo wax kale inay kaa dambeyn. You don't need that. Now the second part is title and overview. This is the most crucial part, the most important part in Upwork, any profile creation or platform walba. So especially Upwork hada aan ka hadlayno in this course. And level of education very important, and certification shahaadooyin iyo waxa daawadato oo kaleeto sida kuwa online laga bixiyo Coursera iyo wixii lamid meta certificates, Google certificate, something like that daawadato iyo other certificates oo LinkedIn wax laga bixiyo oo kaleeto ayadana waa good. Portfolio, the most important part also too. waa shaqooyinka hore usoo qabatay waa inaad soo gelin karto Upwork waa inaad soo gelin karto. An intro film, it's not important, lakin adaad sameyso it makes you very professional too. Skill, keywords, very very important. Upwork gives you a maximum of 15 words. meesha inaad ku qorto 15 skill words. Also, you can put as many as you want in your profile too. So we are going to see one by one. So marka ugu horeysa waa inaad leedahay sawir professional photo waa inaad la timaadaa. Then title and overview waa inaad la timaadaa. So the good thing is right now title and overview gan waxaa noo diyaariyay a template aad raaci karto waxa aad u baahan tahay before inta aadan videogan inta aadan usii guda gelin cashirka. So let us see one by aragno. Okay, let me maximize this. Okay, yes. So halkan waxaa uga jeedin this is a template that's available to you right now. You can download from the link touched below. And waxaan kaga hadlaynaa sida aad u qori karto a crafting magnetic title wanaagsan sida aad u qori karto iyo sida aad u qori karto compelling overview wanaagsan sida aad u qori karto. Okay, it makes markaan dhaho waxaan ka dhigayaa laba bahal, no problem. So this is the page 2, page 3 okay, and then had styleski waxyaabaha aad dul marayso oo dhan halkan waxaad ka arkaysaa also templates. So each template waa 4 template, each template actually waa 8. So that's 4 templates, but always mid walba waxay wadataa an alternative template kaleeto oo aad isticmaali karto. So we're going to see one by one biidhnillah hadduu ilaahay yiraahdo at your own pace. This one idinkaa soo degsanaya oo arki doona. Videogan waxaa aad u guda galaynaa actions lakin this one you should read everything. You should read here, it's very important. It will give you an idea of what you need before you register your profile. horta waxaa u baahan tahay an email waa inaa haysataa. So maadaama aniga horey aan u sameeyey Upworkgayga and I need to create a new email ayaa lagaga baahan yahay hadda inaan sameeyo aan ku sameyn doono cashirka caawo keliyata. So I have my own email right now, but let's see if we have other emails. Okay, from here, yes, we have Abdi Sarwal. So that's a dummy email. So in this course waxaan isticmaali doonaa biidhnillah hadduu ilaahay yiraahdo browserkaan isticmaalayna oo ah Opera. So because I have my Chrome already registered with my Upwork account, right? So now we're going to use this. We're also using a VPN as if we're in the United States. Okay, hadeertaan waxaan sameynaynaa Upworkaan diiwaangelinaynaa ciwaankaan bilaabayna sida loo sameynaya procedureka wixii inaan raacno. But before that you need a Gmail account oo adiga aad isticmaasho mar walba aad isticmaasho aadan ilaabi doonin oo passwordkiisana aadan ilaabi doonin, something that you use for work ayaad u baahan tahay. So wuxuu noqon doonaa gmailkaaga shaqo ama not only Gmail, Hotmail ku isticmaali kartaa, Outlook ku isticmaali kartaa, custom email like aniga hadda sidoo kale aan leeyahay hello mohammed.so kale ku isticmaali kartaa if you have a domain of your own. Marka let's go to work. Upwork.com. We have Upwork here. We have login. We have sign in. So we are going to choose sign in. Sign in markaa ku dhufto halkaan ku soo saaraya which is I am a client hiring for a project. I am a freelancer looking for work. So kan haddaad doorato adiga waxaad shaqo wadato oo dad shaqaalaysiinaysa laakiin annaga hadda waxaan dooranaynaa maadaama anaga shaqarays aan nahay I am a freelancer looking for work kaasaad dooranaysaa apply as a freelancer then magacaaga qoranaysaa. So today and waxay la yaabin magacaan dooran doono because that's the only email I have right now because email dummy aan hadda sameeyay abdi. We have that. So the email is this one at gmail.com. And then the password, we'll just use suggested password, and then we say country, United States. Okay, so country we say possibly we say Kenya, no problem. Okay, not there. We just choose Kenya. Okay, create my account. Now it's creating the account. So what it's going to do is it's going to send a link. It sent a link to my Gmail. So it's asking me to go to my Gmail and click from there. So if I come back to here, see already I have an email from Upwork here. So I'm gonna click the email, and then instead of clicking here, I'm gonna click right click. I'm gonna do copy link address. Because why am I doing this? Because I don't want to join it from here. I want to join it from here. Because I'm using two different browsers. I click that. So congratulations, your account is verified. Now, adiga marka halkaas aad kaga soo dhufato directly marka aad kaga soo dhufato ii sheekeen browserkaaga account-kaaga it's gonna take you to here. So haddaa mobile isticmaalayso mobilekaaga waa there. Like haddaa computerka isticmaalayso email kugu soo dhaco please do not click it from your mobile. But if you want to finish the process through the mobile, that's fantastic, no problem. So Upwork markaa bilaawdo it wants to guide you wuxuu rabaa inuu ku hago wax walba asagoo kula sameeyo. So they have an AI. We're going to see it, but we are going to skip that. We will choose manual option. Now, this is an example. You don't need to, it's much also. So, yeah. Let's click. So now, this is just a data collection. I guess you don't have time for it. I can put and skip for now. And then we have the second one because it's 3 out of 3. So we are now 2 out of 3. Like, and then last one you skip now. Now you have 10 steps to finish. Now this is very important. If you have a LinkedIn and you want to import your data from the LinkedIn, you can use this. If you want to upload your resume, then Upwork will scratch the data, will scrape the data from your resume. That's fine too. So, but we will choose fill out manually. This is the best option right for now. But if you want to cut the time short, you want to use your data on LinkedIn or your resume, you can choose either of those two options. Now, fill out manually. So now it's asking us, it's a very crucial point. So first of all, it's asking us, where do we want to go for? Where do we want go for? So now we will go for logo design. We will design and creative. If you are logo design, you're going to go here. If you are like translator or something like that, here's translation. If you are in IT and networking, here. So it depends. You read through and then you choose software development and something like that, mobile applications or whatever you choose here. So, but here today we're going as a graphic designer. So we will choose here design and creative, and then we choose what do we design? Brand and logo design. So I'm gonna choose that. And then you can select up to 3 specialties, and then we can do we can do product design, we can do that, we can do graphic and presentation. So we'll do that too. Okay, let's continue. So in that case, here are the skills. Now we are allowed to choose 15 skills at maximum. So now if you don't see the skills, all of them here, you can search them. So you see brand development, branding, marketing, product design, business presentation, and then you can choose something like you can write, because you don't have a logo here, and we say we're going with logo something. So we see logo, and then we can do logo design. So you see, and then we can do what else? Okay, you can do presentation design, of course. We can do brochures. Okay, brochure design. We can do what else can we do? We can do brochures design. What else can we do? So this is not my specialty, so you guys will know well, but we can say business cards, business card design, ad designs. Okay, banner ad design, something like that. So we choose, this is enough now for us, but you can think of the 15 skills you want to choose, and then yeah, go ahead that way. So next, your profile title. So we can choose a profile title. So the best thing here is how do you choose a profile title? So the best thing now, this is where our template here comes handy. So I am here explaining how you choose best a good title. So in this case, for me, I'm going to use one of the templates we have already here, but you guys will have to go through this and read to understand how you can choose a good title. So we went with graphic designer, right? So here I'm gonna choose this brand identity designer, logo designer. We're gonna do that. So here I'm gonna paste that. I'm gonna cut off this part. Okay, because for now I'm starting out, I'm not top rated, right? So we'll add, and then if you have experiences, if you have relevant work experience, you can add. So for example, we'll say we worked at for example lead graphic designer. So lead graphic designer, then the company you can write here, we'll say SignJet printing. Okay, location, we choose Mogadishu, which is country. So here comes Somalia. So okay, when did I start this job? So I started January 2021. I ended December 2024. So yeah, no need to explain. If you have explanations or things to do, you can explain it, but it's not must. So for this lesson, we're going to save and not explain. Then you can still add more, but because we don't want to do that because of the time. So we add your education. So we say, where did you study? So I studied at, for example, okay. So we have Simot University, for example. We say, okay, we can say Simot University in Somalia. Then we can say just anything. For example, computer. Okay. Partial of computer applications, masters. Okay, partial of computer science. Yeah, great. Field of study. You can say software engineering. So you can be studying, for example, software engineering, and then become a graphic designer, or you could be. It doesn't matter, but this is just a placeholder. But you will have to replace it with your own personalized content, right? So we started at date from 2021 to 2020. Where 2025. So no need to explain, but you can also describe your awards, your anything when you finished or what you've achieved at the university. Yeah. Go. We add languages. So here the best thing is all languages that you speak or understand, please add them here. So for example, I'm gonna add Somali. So I'm gonna say my Somali is native because here basic means you just understand it. Conversation, you understand the basics. Here means conversational, fluent, and native. So I don't need to go through this. So because I'm a Somali, I'm Dalit, so I'm gonna choose native and bilingual and Oranaya. Okay, what else? Okay, not Swahili, because when you're in Kenya, you can say Swahili, but the language is not Swahili. The language is Swahili. So that's why it didn't appear first. But also the reason why English did not appear is because it's here and it's mandatory for everyone. That's why English did not appear here. So English you can choose fluent, conversational, or native. So I choose fluent, and then Swahili I can choose, for example, a conversational. So yeah, and if you speak Arabic, for example, so you can say Arabic, and then you choose. You say fluent or whatever it is. I don't speak it, but let's just use for this lesson fluent. And then we write overview. So this overview is where you explain everything. For example, Upwork gives you an example here. So this person says, I'm a developer experienced in building websites for small and medium-sized businesses. Whether you are trying to win work, list your services, or create new online store, I can help. So this is where you pitch your story to the client. This is where you tell the client why he or she should hire you. sababta lagu soo shaqaaleysiinayo, sababta waxaan lagu marsiinayo. So halkan waxaa ku sharaxaysaa wax walba oo adiga ku saabsan oo aad kaga duwan tahay competitionka iyo dadka kaleete. So for example, here in our case, we chose this. I've already way ii qoran tahay template-ka anay kasoo xiganaya caawa. So we'll just go with this. I have my content already ready. So I'm just going to copy and put it here. So everything here works out well for me right now. I just need to refine. Okay, I refine it. I do this. Okay, the process. Okay, and then it's good to go. Do that. Do that, and then yeah. This is the CTA. This is my CTA. That's the call to action. I have everything here. I've said I craft memorable logos that tell your story, your brand's story. Over 500 plus logos designed for startups and Fortune 500 companies, including rebrand or for Shopify store that's boosted sales by 200. So, for example, you explain everything here. Why you? This is where you sell. How come I mesh as client? Why you hire Garena? So we're going to see at the end of the day where this one because of high is the high. Let's set our rate. So here, halkan waxaa ku qoraysaa lacagta aa qaadanaysid. So basically, maadaama hadda adi bilow aa tahay, you can start with $10, you can start with $5. Something in between $5 to $10 is the best place. Markaa bilaabis oo hadda kow aata. So we'll go with $6. We'll go with $6, which means Upwork is going to deduct 10% of the $6 and then you will get 5.4%. So that's the fee. Service fee work now. That's 10% of the whatever you choose there. You have to remember that. Okay, now we have to select, for example, sawirkeena. So we have our photo. Then we say date of birth is January 2000. Okay, where 2006. let's say this person is from Gen Z. Fantastic. We say 2000 January 20. The country of residence is Somalia. Then we say state is for example Makkah al Mukarrama. Then we say it's Mogadishu. Then we say it's 252. That's optional. Then we say, for example, 610 2345. I'm just putting random numbers, okay? So 02544. So for that, yeah. Then let's say review your profile. So now we have Abdi Surwal here. He's a brand identity designer, logo and packaging expert. So he crafts memorable logos, blah, 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 blah. He has all his story together. He speaks English fluently, Somali native, Swahili وكهلا عربي وكهلا. And then these are the skills and then you're good to go. If once you submit this, your profile is ready now. You will need connect. موجودة هذا profile can already وديار. حليها you need connect أو باهنتها يبسو بقول حب عشان $10 كبي حضرتان but no هحيرسا get free connect free for lifetime. Okay. No هذا هراء وسعنا وحوم يبسنينا. This is حيسين Upwork trying to do العق بدن إنه هلان. So we'll say no. Continue browsing jobs. So here marku xukugu sheegaya oo ku xasuusinaya now our profile is 70% complete. To finish this 100 u gaarsiiso you will need to do either of these. You don't have to do everything, but for example employment hada ku tato 20y, portfolio hada ku tato 20 kaleeto y, video hada ku tato 10y, certification hada ku tato 10y, linked accounts hada ku tato intaas. So marka and you don't need to do everything, but you can do some boqolku waa gaaraysaa markaas. So for example halkan waxaan kugu sheegayaa kowda May inay bilaaban doonto fixed ka in la bedeli doono oo loo bedeli doono boqolkiiba eber ilaa iyo 15 in loo bedeli doono. Marka for that reason wixii oo cusub soo kordha halkan mar walba abo ku soo saaraysaa you will be relevant halkaas ka ogaanaysaa. Marka hadda waxaa samaystay profile dhammaystiran. I can start looking for jobs. shaqooyin iyo sidii loo codsanaya hadda raadin karaa. I don't need anything else. shaqooyinkan hadda meeshan kasoo baxa waa wada graphic design, logo iyo waxaas wax kale dhan meesha uguma jeedin jiraa. Maxay ku dhacday? Waxay ku dhacday because of the skills markii ugu horreysay aan soo doortay. Skills markii ugu horreysay aan soo doortay maxay ahaayeen 15 skill halkan aan ku soo qoray ayuu Upwork igu qiimeynaya. That's why shaqooyinka noocaas igu soo bandhigaya ma garat. Okwana based on these skills that's why Upwork uu soo bandhigaya waxaas oo dhan. So hadda marka aad fiiriso profile-ka Upwork waa kana profile-ka uu ku sameeyay Muqdisho joogta waqtiga waa kana identity waxa dhan waa kuwana sharaxaadaadi waa tana iyadoo dhameystiran inta waa ka badin kartaa. It's not must in intaan joogto, but this is now a bit more professional dhameystiran taalo. So halkan waxaa kusoo daraysaa your portfolio-ga waxaa kusoo darsan kartaa. So waa kana project title shaqada ka qabatay, project description-ka, skills-ki wixii, and then file-ka to videoized ama text box waxaan oo dhan intaan ayaa ku banaan midkaa doonta ay kusoo dari kartaa markaas. So basically waxaa haboon inaad document kasoo dhigto PDF file aad kasoo dhigto and then you share here. So yeah. Okay. If you have approved licenses, you can add here. Otherwise, no problem. If you have testimonials here, you can request testimonial. Halkan waxaa ka codsanaysaa dadka hore aa ula shaqaysay oo like website-yada goonida loo kaleeto magacooda, last name-kooda, business email-kooda. That's like hello@mohammed.so, something like that, yeah? Like .com. qof domain la email iyo wax walba leh. So profile link client-iga and title-kiisa iyo project-iga nooc ahaa waa optional. client fariinta u qoraysa waa halkan kadib codsiga ka codsanaysaa kadib uu kuu soo approve gareeyo oo review kuu soo qoro halkan ayay kasoo muuqan doontaa so wixii shahaadi iyo waxa haysto you can add them manually or you can add them from a creditly kaga soo diri kartaa employment history waa sii badin kartaa so it means wixii hore usoo samaysay inaad waxba ka bedeli karin macnaheedu maahan mar walba waa bedeli kartaa mar walba wax kugu soo kordhaa wax cusub waa ku dari kartaa add experience halkan so now you have a full Upwork freelancer profile aan leedahay so now you are a full Upworker oo ku duwan gashan ciwaankaaga wax kaa maqan ma lahan so the only thing left is shaqo inaad codsato iyo shaqada aad rabto saa ku heli lahayd inaad haddeetaan aad guda gasho